Assalamualaikum. Terima kasih kerana bersama kami pada hari ini. Hari ini saya ada tetamu khas. Dah lama saya tak bersiaran bersama tetamu. So, saya jemput Cik Aisyah untuk kenalkan diri.
Assalamualaikum semua, Cik Nik. Saya Nur Aisyah Kamilia. Saya student law di UIA. And saya sekarang intern di American Shari and Associates.
Okay, so intern saya. So hari ini kita nak berkongsi sedikit tak panjang. Topik dia cryptocurrency law in Malaysia, initial coin offerings. So bolehlah kita mula, Aisyah.
Alright. So Encik Nik, may I ask on cryptocurrency? So as we know that cryptocurrency, one of the mechanism for cryptocurrency is ICO. So may Cik Nik explain to us what are the initial coin offerings ICO?
Okay, so it's actually a fundraising mechanism using cryptocurrency to raise capital. So what businesses do is they offer these digital tokens, cryptocurrency, in the form of ICO, initial coin offerings, as a way of raising capital. So what the investors get is a digital token with the expectation that when the business grows, the value of the digital token increases, and that's where they get that. And then when they sell it off, they get their gains from there. So that is what businesses do using ICO.
I see. But Cik Nik, I believe that we need to exercise caution when engaging in this kind of cryptocurrency mechanism, because ICO, as we know, we should know that ICO does not have any regulations in Malaysia. So, but may I know if Cik Nik can explain if there is any notable ICO scams in Malaysia?
Okay. You mentioned about it being regulated. Actually, that is the pros and cons of cryptocurrency. The very essence of the technology that uses is blockchain. So it's but that unregulated part opens it to scams. So there's a lot of ICO. The use of cryptocurrency has increased over 5 years, and it also crosses borders. So it's very easy for you to issue an ICO in Malaysia and get funds from UK, US, and likewise. So that's where the exposure is much bigger. Probably, Aisha, I understand you have a Malaysian example of this ICO. Can you share with us?
Yeah, because I read a recent case for instance, the case of La Vida case, where Datuk Sri Hasmiza Osman, or we know her as Datuk Sri Vida, she had launched the La Vida coin through ICO mechanism in 2018, and there are 41 investors purchasing the token. However, in September 2018, then the Securities Commission Malaysia actually issued a notice ordering Datuk Sri Vida to stop all the promotional activities with immediate effect, because both the Security Commissions and the Bank Negara Malaysia had also added that Datuk Sri Vida's crypto club to their investors alert list for promoting the La Vida coin. So now, according to Harian Metro, recently, the 41 investors are demanding to be repaid for their investment. That total amount to RM 59 million.
That's a lot, 59 million. So, okay. What else?
So, so due to that, Cik Nik, what is the alternative to ICO that provides security for startup companies to raise funds?
Okay. As an alternative to ICO in Malaysia, there are digital tokens that are recognized and regulated by Securities Commission, which is the IEO, Initial Exchange Offering. So similar to ICO, IEO is also a fundraising mechanism, but the difference is regulated. So the law, when it comes to IEO, is Securities Commission introduced guidelines on digital assets in 2019, where the guidelines clear that an issuer of cryptocurrency who is a body corporate that seeks to raise funds through digital token offerings must only raise funds through IEO. So if you want to raise funds using digital token, you must raise it in an IEO, initial exchange offering. So a company who seeks to raise funds by offering digital token to investors is called an issuer, and the company must first get approval from an IEO operator through the IEO platform. Only after the approval has been obtained, the issuer may offer digital tokens to any person in public. This is because initial exchange offerings acts as a registered middleman to between the investors and issuers. In fact, its recognition under the law ensures security and confidence to the investors.
Okay. So, Cik Nik, how is IEO different than ICO?
Okay, both IEO and ICO are fundraising mechanisms. So the key difference is that one is unregulated. So ICO is unregulated. You deal direct with the issuer. So whatever dealings does not involve the authorities. You don't know the background of the issuer. IEO is regulated. So before an issuer can be listed in IEO, there must be due diligence, regulations, checklist that needs to be done. So when you invest in an IEO, it's more secure because background checks has been done.
I see. Then, what happens if an investor did not participate in an ICO that is not approved by the IEO operator or in other fundraising mechanisms such as the ICO just now?
Okay. The most significant risk is potential loss. We've heard a lot about it, and I've also had a few inquiries about this because it's unregulated. There's not a lot that the police or Securities Commission or Bank Negara can do. So that is the biggest risk when you do not use IEO. So IEO, there's also if you want to know what companies so I think there's two. You can check it out at the Securities Commission website. Uh, who are the registered IEOs that you can invest in? So I think that's all our short sharing on cryptocurrency law. If there's any questions, you can email us. So any final words, Aisha?
I think I understand now about more on ICO and IEO. Thank you so much,
Okay,
Cik Nik.
so the takeaway from this is to invest wisely and make sure the cryptocurrency digital token that you're investing in is regulated. So that's all for us. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.